My name is Yolanda Lee, and I serve as the First Lady at the Berean Christian Church alongside my husband, Dr. Kerwin B. Lee. And I feel that my call in ministry, number one, is really to support my husband in ministry. That I know my calling is to come alongside my husband to serve as a helpmeet and to work to support him and to encourage him as we do ministry. And I currently serve in really as a First Lady in any area where there's a need, but over the years I've provided leadership to the women's ministry and to the marriage ministry and have taught classes in the biblical counseling ministry at our church, and those classes have ranged from so many areas, but one area in particular that's very important to me, that's been very near and dear to my heart, is a course that I taught many years. It's called Moms Raising Sons, and as you know, that's a very big area, particularly in the community where women are sometimes a single parent in the home, or sometimes there may be another parent in the home, but just very dear to my heart. I remember when I started teaching those classes, my sons were very young, then they became teenagers, their needs change, and now they're young adults. So that class is still very, very near to me. But I serve in various areas, and being the pastor's wife, you're often called on just to be there for people during their highs, during their lows, during their accomplishments, during their weaknesses, during their time of needs, and their time of struggles. So I was always counseling or feel like I was just sharing with people from the Word of God, and God placed it in my heart to really increase my training in the area of counseling, which is why I decided to join Luther Rice as a student and receive the Master's of Arts in Biblical Counseling, just to have a structured way to be able to meet, to help God's people who were hurting. Luther Rice gave me the framework, gave me a structure, solidified with the Word of God on how to help God's people. I can really say that I received a really good training, a good really framework here at Luther Rice. And it was rooted and grounded in the Word of God. And Luther Rice continues to help me, even to this day. I can always call on Luther Rice if it's to come to the library, or we need anything for our church, or any assistance that we know that Luther Rice is here for us. And that's been the beauty, not just being a graduate of Luther Rice, which I am and my husband is also, but we have a relationship with Luther Rice that we've continued throughout the years, and that's truly a blessing. If I was talking to a prospective student, I would certainly not hesitate to recommend Luther Rice. My background, not only have I served in ministry over the last 25 plus years, but as a professional, I serve as an academic advisor, academic counselor that I recruited for two major institutions here in the city of Atlanta, for Emory University and Georgia Tech. So that whole admissions aspect, counseling, and what are you looking for in an institution, I would highly say that Luther Rice would be a great place to continue your education. It has a great quality curriculum. It's affordable, particularly in this day and time, and it's very convenient. There are classes, of course, you can do your classes online, particularly even for students who are just starting, or for a mature student, that I think Luther Rice would be a great place to continue your education. So, and I can say that firsthand. We have many parishioners, even at the Berean Christian Church, who have continued their studies here at the Luther Rice. And we're glad to be a part of the Luther Rice family, and we'll surely welcome others to join us as well.